The first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They run it. Here's R.J. Harvey. Pretty good start here for him. 6 yards on that opening play.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. That's caught for the first. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And the Broncos will have a first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, I love that.
Nick's with it on first. He finds his running back, R.J. Harvey. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 8-yard line.
Ready. Pistol give here to Dobbins. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3. He's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
Well, these are the moments that I just live for up in the booth, man. What are you going to do as a play caller? You're going to go for it now? You're going to try to slam it in? Well, if so, you better get a whole lot more movement than he did right there.
But it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
That's a pretty clear plan of attack by the back from the very start. Found the lane quickly, didn't hesitate, knew exactly what he needed to get past the marker.
Dobbins does not score. They not only stop him, they backed him up a couple of yards. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. together for it. He's not going to make it. Made a little progress, but they stall him at the 2. Back-to-back runs stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense can say, we got 2 more shots. It's continue.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a 6-0 lead right away. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of the game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate. But here, sharp, they were crisp, and they grab the early lead.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. All right.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Kind of more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They kick the running back in motion.
319.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Chased out to his right. His first throw is an interception. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play.
Fields pass intercepted. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get 1 step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
On 2nd down, here's Dobbins. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Third down, 1 yard to go. The Broncos had their eye on that play clock, and before it expires, they call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Just about a yard to the marker, so they're going to take the risk and go for this. extra point try now from Lutz. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Fields. Has it downfield. It's Chase. He doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
Here we go. 3-19, that's right.
One in out of the gun with Pacheco. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offensive line fast.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Fields to throw it. Buying some time right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Johnson. 3-19, that's right.
We'll air it out on 3rd. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Gabe, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Here we go. 3-19, that's right.
They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he'll pick up Little down to the 12-yard line. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
It's the end of the 1st in this AFC West showdown. It's the Broncos out in front. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs.
Here we go.
Putting a receiver in motion. Now Fields. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Here we go, son. Right.
Pacheco has the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their 1st points of this game. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap to Nix. Gets him on a quick hitter. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Broncos will have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
2nd down, give to Harvey. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Throwing about 7 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Rolling from the gun here. That one finds his man, Ingram. And he gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. He's got it at the 5. The stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Dobbins will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Again, it's Dobbins. And he's in for the touchdown. The Broncos take a 13-point lead. J.K. Dobbins with the touchdown. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. 3-19, right.
Now it's Fields. Flushed out of the pocket. He's keeping it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Extend. Turn ball front.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. The Chiefs pushing for a late spark before halftime. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. He takes it himself. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
11.
Fields out of the gun. Hits his running back. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 and a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Here we go, son.
A give right side. Here's Pacheco. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap. Tonight he can only get back to the line with defense all over this one.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. I'm good. Green 19, get that.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Forced out to his right. Cut near the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs making a one-score game before halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on a second. Ready? Shanahan.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Hold on a second. Ready?
2nd down. Here's Nix again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Trying to find behind his tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Gotta cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That throw behind his intended target. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Complete to Mims. Good job defensively here to contain the pass. This is going to be 4th down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Next to throw again. He's got it to his running back. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set. And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. There's the fake. Here's Nix. He finds his back. Harvey. The gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd down, here's Nix. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and long. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. It's on the right hand for this 39-yarder. The kick by Lutz is good. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here. going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Throwing on first down. Fields. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos watch as the return goes out of bounds, bringing us to the end of our first half. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On from Pacheco to start the half. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here we go.
Fields on first down. On the move, headed right. Makes the catch. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 31-yard play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Here we go.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. Cuts right. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And that's incomplete, but I do see some laundry on the field. Let's see what this flag is all about. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Nix now on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it inside the 25. All the way, touchdown Denver. The Broncos push this to an 8-point game. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. And he pulled it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. All right.
Here's Fields to throw. Escapes the pocket. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. And they chase him out of bounds. That's going to be a sack. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Here we go. All right.
Fields looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. And that's caught by Hollywood Brown. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on 2nd down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but if they'll get that 1st down, they couldn't do it right there.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go, son. All right.
They'll run it. Here's Pacheco. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of it.
Go.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. It's the defense all over this one.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. Coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go, son. 58, who is that? Chip's clear.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. After the false start, some serious work to do, Brock. 2nd and 15.
Here we go, son. 58, West right fit. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Escapes the pocket. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think more than ever, QBs today are so good at doing this, Kate, buying himself enough time and actually finding a target downfield. Just this time, he couldn't quite make that connection.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. Don't jump. Ready? 58, resist. Hey, Ken. Sit down.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And this is going to stick them deep on their own side. That's out of bounds at the 9-yard line. All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it's 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Wouldn't be a comfortable spot to punt it. Can they avoid that by converting here on third? Nix off the play action. He's got Sutton complete. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Once more, it's Nix. Nick Sutton with back-to-back catches. Quick rally to the catch by the defense, stopping the gain at the 33. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Shotgun handoff for Dobbins. This is going to be down to just about the opposing 36 for their next snap. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I'll tell you what, Kate, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
Dumped off to his running back. Not a lot of space, maybe to the 33. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Gets it forward for a gain of 3. Quincy Riley up to make that stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now Nix on 3rd down. That's caught for the 1st. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
They'll run on 1st down with Dobbins. And he gets absolutely pumped to end that one. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for something.
Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos in the lead at the end of the 3rd. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right, and another one is no good. What a disaster this has been, Brock. That is his 3rd missed PAT in this ball game. Time just yet to figure out what's going wrong. After another miss, he's got to stay out there and send this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. 321, 321. Go.
Fields to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick about the better and making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 331, 331. All right.
Looking to throw Fields. He put everything he had into this one. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's not going to show up as an interception on the stat sheet, but with all these next-level stats we have today, Kate, that's what you call a turnover-worthy play. And there have been way too many of them in this one.
Fields on 3rd. Check down complete to Pacheco. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Fields. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Chiefs in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is reachable. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken. Green 19, just right. Right.
Throwing again, it's Fields. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying connecting with Xavier Worthy there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. The cover guys go shut it down.
You're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go.
Desperation time here. It's caught. Chase has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's good for Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Throwing on 1st down. Fields. Chased out to his right. Has it downfield. It's Chase. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. All right, they look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
In the red zone on 1st. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. Green 19.
They send a man in motion.
Right.
Throwing again on second down. Fields. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs now within one score in the fourth. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Another throw for Fields. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brown with a return here. Escapes the defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Nix. They did it! He made the interception! Quincy Riley picks it.
Not just a bad decision, frankly. There really is a quarterback in this moment of the game. You got to know it's not a time to take a risk. Cannot be throwing out life preservers and giving that other team, your opponent, a chance like he just did.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 319, that's not. Chip Spirit. Tonight.
Let's get to the game here to Chase Brown. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs come through to tie it in the fourth. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Trailing by 1 score late here, Kate. Maybe this is the return. Maybe this is what helps them get right back into it. Good field position now to start their most important series yet of this game.
Nix now on 1st and 10. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Shotgun snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Fits it through the middle. He's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. 3rd and 18 kills most drives, right? But they find an opening and hit it to pick up the first.
At the 45-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. This is picked up by the Chiefs. A lot of space ahead. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover
Harrison Butker.
No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number one, make the recovery, or number two, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. To throw, here's Nix. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Chiefs have it as he reports his 7th interception of the season. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense letting them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
Brown on the inside give. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But I need more of those as they trail by a score. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Off the play fake, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. They did it! He made the interception! Jonte Barron has it. And the Broncos have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
First and 10 now from the 30. Back to work after throwing the pick. Forced out to his right. He just throws this one away.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive, putting it into practice right here. Don't see a throw you like. It's too tight a window. Don't risk yet another interception.
Again on 2nd and 10. Nix has him on the quick hitter. What a hit. He gets threatened to the ground. And goes to the hurry up here.
7 brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. Once more, it's Nix. Oh, finds his back, Harvey. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
He's back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. They get an even 10 on that play. And that will set up 1st and goal. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Broncos, 8 points behind. They need the end zone here. They've got 4 chances at it. This is 1st and goal. Next to throw again. They try to set the screen. Dobbins. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos cut it to just 2 late in the game. Dobbins with the touchdown. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now you'd imagine comes a try for two.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as the touchdown. I know they worked all week on their...
Field goal range, but it's intercepted. And he'll get it up to the 27. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Bronco out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. So just inside the 2-minute warning, they have to get the onside kick back. And the Chiefs cover up the kick. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
First down carry for Brown. We'll call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at second down. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, son. 319, just.
Here's Brown again. He still has room inside the 30. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs go up by 8 at the end. Well, Brock, they were obviously more concerned with a pass that wasn't coming. Great decision to hand it off, and even better running to gallop all the way to the end zone.
That's the way it's supposed to look, right from the playbook, right? That's why you run an RPO. That defense can't be right. You're playing pass, well, I'll hand it off, and my running back can do the damage.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Harvey. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9. Broncos have to hurry here. Clock's still running.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Knicks from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no matter the outcome today, partner, I think we can all agree it's been very exciting watching him throw the ball. He's found the end zone 4 times, but he's now given it away 3 times as well.
Yeah, if he were a golfer, his scorecard would be fascinating because a bunch of birdies, but these bogeys and double bogeys he's got to eliminate. It's really been high risk, high reward through the air, and you never want to slow a quarterback down in that production he's found with his aggressiveness, but you've also got to find a way to turn that governor on, take a little less risk, and take care of that football.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you can come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.